My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC and RT appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. I'm coming out with a new publication that pierces through the propaganda from both left and right. You're going to love it. Politico, January 5th, 2017, today. Trump sits for sworn deposition in Trump Tower. So I'll read you this. Donald Trump was forced to take a timeout Thursday from his frenzied planning for the White House, sitting for a sworn, videotaped deposition in Trump Tower. It's an extraordinary circumstance for any president or president-elect. The last president to be deposed was Bill Clinton in 1998 in the Paula Jones sexual harassment suit. Ulysses S. Grant, Gerald Ford, and Jimmy Carter are the only other sitting presidents to face a deposition. Interesting. And it's hardly Trump's only legal headache. With Trump swearing in just days away, many of the high-profile lawsuits that entangled him during the campaign are all but certain to carry on through his inauguration and into his tenure at the White House. And he will even inherit some new ones. Trump and his companies face scores of pending lawsuits, including cases claiming skimming of tips at his New York Soho hotel, seeking refunds of millions in membership fees charged by his country club in Florida, and alleging that his security personnel assaulted protesters outside Trump Tower. The interesting thing is that this is a lawsuit that Trump's attorney asked the judge, Trump's Thursday morning deposition stemmed from a suit he filed after a prominent Washington chef. So this is from a lawsuit that he filed, and now he's being deposed. His lawyers asked for it not to take so long, but anyway, the overall point is this. This could turn out to be a real headache for President Trump when he's sworn in after January 20th. Depending on the types of lawsuits, this is one he actually filed. So only Trump would file a lawsuit knowing that he could win the presidency. But it's not good to have your president in a videotaped sworn deposition. There is a conflict of interest. So I've spoken about the conflict of interest before between Trump and his companies. It's a different type of conflict of interest between the Clinton Foundation. There's a huge difference between the Clinton Foundation and Trump's companies, although both situations, there could be, the Clinton Foundation, we know there's quid pro quo, pay for play. 85 donors gave $156 million to a foundation in order to speak to a Secretary of State, America's top diplomat, Hillary Clinton. But with Trump's business dealings around the world, whether he has properties in Europe or in the Middle East, it could affect his decision-making. That's the issue. So there has to be, in the future, whether or not it affects his decision-making, or whether these lawsuits have an extra wrinkle to them, whether there's a national security component, that could be a huge, huge headache for Trump. Give me your thoughts below. Not a good thing that's taking place in terms of the deposition. You don't want your president who's going to be sworn in to have a videotaped deposition. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.